Hello people, this is Ryder here to review the Ultraman Z. Ultraman Zero 10th Anniversary Ultra Medal. So, for these next few Ultra Medals, I don't have the package for, just because of the way you had to get them. To which, for this one, you had to, was it an Ultraman store exclusive? If the Ultraman store was a thing back then. No, it wasn't. But this was a Super Riot store exclusive or an event exclusive. I think this one was an event exclusive to the Ultraman Festival. Because the next one we're covering is also, I think, was also the Prime exclusive for that event. But this one, obviously, in particular, is the one commemorating Zero's 10th anniversary, to which you had to get a special version of the Zero vinyl. Obviously, I'm not that heavy on collecting vinyls, which is why it was difficult for me to get this thing. But if you recall the packaging for when I got the Ultra Heroes Festival crystal from Rube, it's in that same exact packaging. It's just a very clear poly bag. That's not the word. And I think it's, I don't think it came with instructions at all. Anyways, here's a look at the metal and such. The base of it is, the same bread. Obviously, it's individually, so the serial number is at the back. However, the front is actually new because it says Ultraman Zero 10th, to which we have a nice black silhouette, not black, but like black and white image of Zero doing the Emerald Slugger. No, that's a form. And the background being gold and such. Emerald Coulson. I don't remember. The Emerald Slash? We don't need to compare it to any metals. Let's use the Z Riser. So we have the Haruki Access card. And just using the metal XO. So just like the Zero and G metal, it does actually illuminate all 7 LEDs. So there we have that phrase, to which starts off with Riku and then finishes off with Z. Basically, congratulating Zero for reaching 10. And the finisher? And yeah, obviously the same finisher sound and such. I will say this metal does not have any fusions with anything because it is a special metal. However, there's a difference if you were to actually use the Riku Access card. Because they actually switched it so that Haruki, no, Z starts off the phrase and then it finishes off with Riku, which is pretty cool. Other than that, with Zero, it's the same with Leito. It's the same thing like the Haruki Access card. So here we'll just show off if we were to use 2 Zeros or use more than one metal. So just like the Zero and G metal, where if you paired it up with another metal, it will just do the transformation sound of that Ultra. So obviously this one will just do the transformation sound for Zero and such, to which we'll keep it with Zero. I just did it with Haruki because in the demo I did it with Zero, which is why I didn't show it. But other than that, might as well pull the stand out. Overall, this medal is actually pretty neat. Just because of I really do like how this one actually does matter which access card you use, because we don't have a lot of medals that actually change individually based on what access card you use. So I think that's what makes this one really significant and such. And also, again, it's just really nice overall just to have something commemorating Zero's 10th anniversary and such. I already said it before, this one is kind of in between on getting. It's luckily not too, this is not a hard one to get. It's just that if you don't want to get a vinyl, that's where it becomes difficult. But if you don't mind the vinyl, then this thing is like pretty affordable. I think you can get the full thing for like $10, which is probably worthwhile. I think I had to get this for... I think I got this individually for 10, which is not worth it. Because, like, obviously, I am losing value because I don't have the other behalf this was released with. But other than that, like, I'm just glad that I finally got this over with. It's simple, but in a good way. To do this review, this is Ryder, and I'll leave you people